Hey, Valer. I know, I'm gonna change the title. Yeah, I'll do that in just a second. I was setting everything else up. That should have worked. We should begin. Okay. Yeah, the problem. I would love to have it set as I go live, Valer, but the problem is that A, I'm lazy, so that's number one. B, the app itself saves the last title that was used on the website. So or whoever like Stream-Blast. So like when it comes up, it says I'm surrounded by fireworks, and I could change it on here to match what I have on here, but like I've already set everything up on here. So it's like, why don't I just set it up here, go live, hit refresh on that, and then I should be good, but I keep forgetting to do it. It is. Oh man. I'm gonna take a little bit of ibuprofen. I just woke up. My neck's a little wobbly. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. My neck's a little stiff. It's just ibuprofen, Twitch. Just ibuprofen. Whew. How you feeling, boy? I know you said your throat was a little scratchy or whatever the other day. Nice, that's good. Don't report me now. Oh, fuck. Hey.
How to work their machines. It is good.
What's that again? Oh, the Discord, yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't that much quality-wise, but it's still worth having.
Yeah. I hear you. I honestly, like, stop talking, or stop listening. I honestly wish there was a way to set up the Connect without having it listen to me. There isn't.
Yeah. Although if there's info that assistance.
Say that again?
Yeah. There was some like info saying that they were going to release other personal electronic assistants on the device.
Oh, on the Xbox?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like right now you can use. I'm not gonna say the word because it'll listen to me, but the lady from Halo.
Yeah.
You can say her name into any microphone that you're using, and it'll pick you up.
Yeah, no, but I saw something with like, oh, you can use I'm not gonna say that 'cause mine will go off. Amazon's assistant and Google.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was just like some leak or something. Beta, I don't know, something.
So you know that movie that's coming out with Miles Morales called Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse?
Yes.
It was just announced that Nicolas Cage will be doing some. I don't know who he's voicing for the Spider-Man Noir character, but because this movie basically has like a bunch of different Spider-Man universes like jam-packed together. Not the first time I've experienced this kind of story, but definitely the first time I've experienced it from Miles Morales' angle. He'll be doing the Spider-Man Noir character stuff. I don't know who though. I don't know if he's actually voicing Spider-Man in that, or if he's like one of the villains.
That's a tough one. He'd probably be better as a villain.
I agree wholeheartedly. I don't think he's a good Spider-Man.
Now, would I want to see the Spider-Man just for hilarity? Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
He won't be good at it, but I want to see it.
Yeah. Hey, Ryan, you lied to me. You said you couldn't join. I'm actually really excited to see this movie because A, it's really stylistic, like something that I still can't. You're just watching. Got it. Okay. Stylistically, the Into the Spider-Verse movie looks really cool. Like that's what I'm interested in. But there was a movie, or there was a game that came out quite a few years ago, called Shattered Universes or something like that. And you played as Ultimate Spider-Man, regular 616 Spider-Man, like animated series Spider-Man voiced by Neil Patrick Harris, which was weird. It was cool, but it was weird. And then you played as Spider-Man Noir. And each gameplay, each like thing played differently than the last. Gotcha. So like the regular Spider-Man played. Oh no, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm wrong. I messed up. So there's the regular Spider-Man that's voiced by Neil Patrick Harris, 616. There's Ultimate Spider-Man, which he's like super young. There's Noir Spider-Man, and then there was Spider-Man 2099. That's what it was. And so regular Spider-Man played like you would know Spider-Man. Everything was super linear though, so keep that in mind. Like nothing was open world. It was all like straight levels. But the regular Spider-Man, voiced by Neil Patrick Harris, was like swing from here to here, stop, fight a bunch of bad guys. Swing from here to here, stop, fight a bunch of bad guys. It was very straightforward. It was simple. I just got a message from Misty. He'll be here in a minute. He's in the bathroom. Yeah, the 2099 one was more difficult because it added a gliding element. but it wasn't that much different than the last. Ultimate Spider-Man was not much different, but what it did do is that Spider-Man was way faster, like way more agile, because he was a younger kid. That was the idea. Because that's the thing about like Spider-Man people don't know, is that he was bitten when he was an adult. Hey Ryan, thank you for the host, dude. We got Guzzler. Guzzler, if you're in the chat, welcome. It'll be a hot minute before we start the game just because we're waiting for other people. So, sit back, relax. Thank you, Valer. But yeah, Spider-Man was bitten when he was an adult. Like, he was a late stage college student. He was over his 20, like, he was over 20 years old. So, like, a lot of iterations of him recently have put him back into high school. And, I don't have a problem with it, but a lot of people don't know that. But that also being said, the fourth gameplay style being Spider-Man Noir was straight up stealth. It was stealth Spider-Man.
God.
It wasn't bad. They actually played it out really well because you could climb on the ceiling and the bad guys couldn't see you at all.
That doesn't sound as bad. It's stealth Spider-Man. I mean,
I hear you. Trust me, I hear you. But it wasn't that bad at all. The levels were specifically designed for you to figure out where to use. I was trying to come up with a way, Ryan, to say that, like, he had a year left in college. But yeah, the levels were designed for you to figure out, like, okay, I need to get past this wall, so how do I do it? But I can't alert the guards. Oh, there's a pipe in a far corner that I can squeeze through. That kind of shit.
Yeah.
But it was arguably one of the better Spider-Man games to come out in a long time. But it really didn't get a whole lot of, like, attention for some reason. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that it was 4 different Spider-Man. We got a period. We got a period in the game. Still waiting on Josh though. But yeah, dude. So that being said, the fact that, like, this came out and it was like it's indicating that the Spider-Verse is merging again somehow, and like all these different universe Spider-Man are gonna meet up. I'm very happy about that. Though there have been comic books recently, specifically, where the Spider-Verses merge, and it gets overwhelming because there's just too many Spider-Men. There's too many. It's almost like that Deadpool comic where there was too many Deadpools. God, there was too many Deadpools. Anyway, I'm excited about that Spider-Man Sony game. You still there, Valer? Hello?
Yep.
Oh shit, hang on. God damn it. Can't do anything on my computer without it fucking, like, wigging out when I switch to different apps for whatever. Anyway. Senior in college. Yeah, I didn't know. I honestly did not know that college students go by, like, I knew that there was freshmen. Hey, Josh is in there.
Come on,
I'm gonna go ahead and start up the game, just assuming that he's here to play. He's here.
Sorry.
You're alright. Only like 14 minutes
We
late.
had a whole, like, 5 minutes. Oh.
As I say that,
I'm your host,
I assume that freshman was used just to say like they're new, but because people can decide if they want to do 2, 4, 6, 8 years in college, I didn't think senior was a thing.
Or at least sign an online petition.
I mean, it can be.
This is round 1. 2 prompts will appear on your device, which you can answer in any clever or not clever way you want. Everyone will choose between your answer and someone else's and decide who wins. The more people who vote for your answer, the better your score. Let's go.
Get that shit done, Ryan.
Sorry.
How you doing, Josh?
I'm alright, man. I'm alright. I had a rough night sleeping last night, so.
Me too.
Okay, I'm not seeing any answers. Oh, there it is.
I was like, did you game not update?
God damn. Big thunderstorm just rolling in.
My jokes are gonna be real bad right now, guys, because I am still waking up.
Yeah, I straight can't think of anything.
Anthony, change that shit. He has his stuff go to automatic Twitter. You have 25 seconds, John.
Okay.
Because he quote unquote just tweeted out that he's streaming this game. I'm like, maybe not. 10 seconds.
Yeah. Well, that way whenever anyone comes here, I just see a random fat white.
Great.
Right.
Let's see what we got here. Number 1 on the list.
What
They could call solitary confinement, so it doesn't sound so bad.
What they could call solitary confinement if it doesn't sound so bad.
Okay,
Or what? Sorry. Wow. What they could call solitary confinement so it doesn't sound so bad. To lose your goddamn mind room, or at least Bubba won't rape you in here. Jesus. I mean, the second one's not wrong.
It's both not wrong.
Next, you might hear Big Bird
What
say
you
on
might
his
hear Big Bird
deathbed.
say on his deathbed. The letter
Put
of
in your
the
votes.
day is dead. Or, can you tell me how to get to heaven?
We all know Big Bird isn't going to heaven. What the hell? He knows exactly.
Now, here's a question.
Still wanted to know how to get
Coming up next, the least popular
What was the name of the
second
imaginary
candle
friend
smells
in
like blank.
Inside Out?
snuffer.
Get to voting.
I don't remember.
I've never seen it.
The least popular scented candle smells like Hulk's dick or apple fart. The joke I was going for there is that in the movie Inside Out, spoiler alert, there's the little girl's imaginary friend who she doesn't use anymore is inside her head, and in order to save and help the emotions, namely joy, he sacrifices himself into the spot of the brain that completely forgets anything, and he gets fully forgotten and is super sad. And I was gonna say that that's the same thing that happens to Snuffleupagus when Big Bird dies. When you're on the subway, it's polite to give up your seat to big boobed girls or the homeless subway artisan. I disagree with the second one wholeheartedly. Look, I guarantee you her back hurts.
When she's sitting down, you can get a better angle if you're standing up.
The one thing you wouldn't mind holding
And I do not ever say that. I'm going glance.
Ready,
So
set,
one thing you
vote.
wouldn't mind holding between your butt cheeks for an hour. Hey, money is nice, or a big old poopy. Like I said, my jokes were not good.
Round one's over. Let's check the scoreboard.
I need this. I need to start burning some bits on my phone.
Here comes
I'm
round
actually
2.
looking forward to
Hey, if
tonight.
you like round
Just
1, but
building
not all the
shit
points
in
should be doubled,
Fortnite.
Yeah,
I got the round for
I
you.
tried the playground mode, but it's not fun solo.
It really isn't.
Like, I'm like, okay, this is cool. But, like, I just built the most basic shit I can of
Yeah, it was really funny, Valere. I downloaded Fortnite from my Switch, and then I started playing. Like I was like, "Ooh, 50v50's out," and I started playing that, and I was just like, "Man, why am I finding this fun? Son of a bitch!" It was not my intention. And then I was just playing it, and I was like, man."
Let's start this show.
Not
Starting
gonna
us
get
off,
that.
the nickname Hitler gave to his mustache.
The nickname
probably.
Hitler gave to his mustache, probably. Mine
Okay,
stash
pick your
or
favorite and vote.
Nurbert. Nurbert. Literally just translates to mustache.
Next on deck, a line you wouldn't expect to see from a message in a bottle.
A line you
Time
wouldn't
to vote.
expect to see from a message in a bottle. If found, please return to CVS or help trapped inside.
Living around where a bunch of pillheads are, nobody's taking any kind of bottle.
Next on the list, a bad excuse for being late to your own wedding. Sorry, I was blank. Vote away.
A bad excuse for being late to your own wedding. Sorry, I was banging the maid of honor. Or sorry, I was busy banging your mom, you fucking cunt. I'm a fan of the curt word cunt. Has gravitas to it, you know?
Next up,
It cuts through.
the worst thing to say as you enter
Alright, the
a
worst
tough
thing
biker bar.
to say as you enter a tough biker bar.
It's voting time.
Lots of sweet ass. Or I could kick all your asses at once. No, for way funnier. Sorry, Josh.
It's funny.
Your next prompt is
dude, that's
a
what
fun thing to
a
do
fun
at
thing to do in a grocery store when no one is looking. Look, the cucumbers are masturbate to SI swimsuit edition.
Just think about how many people rid those cucumbers though.
That's when you wash it.
That's
you
it for
wash your
round
food
2.
before you
Let's
eat
see
it.
those scores.
Kind of meant to.
Yeah. God damn, Valere. Calm it down.
And now round 3, the last lash. This time you'll all be answering the same prompt. Write a quip using
Word
these word
lash.
lash rules.
Come up with a new sport with the word name Grease in it.
Okay.
All right, we're ready. In the final round, you can give
Grease
out
ball
one
and up
gold,
the
one
asshole.
silver, and one bronze
Remember that
medal to
car
your
from
top
Greece?
3
NASCAR
clips.
time.
Make 'em count.
Grease Stump Wrestling. Greased Stump Wrestling. Luge, but with grease. Catch the greased up pedo.
Brace yourselves, here come those medals. Bronze. Here's the silver. And finally, gold. Now we transform those medals into points.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, come on, Grease Stump Wrestling. That's the next biggest thing.
We're done. Let's see the final scores.
Is it like thumb wrestling, but a lot more like stumpy?
It's amputees where people use up their stumps to go around trying to, like thumb wrestling though, but they're greased. You gotta pin the greased stump for 3 minutes or 3 seconds. 3 counts.
Gotcha. Alright, we're gonna do one more game of Quiplash and then we're gonna switch to something else since we got plenty of time.
Yeah, we have 8.
Every time. I legitimately don't know how you're that fast.
Anything good in that episode?
Yeah.
Over whips.
Grease stump wrestling, except amputees have to fucking grease up their stumps and then pin the other one for a 3 count. Hitting in the balls is an automatic disqualification. Friday nights at the fucking Brownies Cafe in Norton.
I think it's just gonna be the 5 of us again. I don't think anyone else is joining.
It's okay, they go a little bit quicker.
True. True that.
Oh. You know, some hardware.
Hey there,
How much,
I'm Smitty. You might remember me as the host of
radio
Quiplash.
parties.
Or maybe you just blocked me out. I hope you're all using your full legal names because this game will affect your credit rating.
Now we'll do lasagna, but eating sauce.
This is round 1. You'll score points based on the
then
percentage
would you
of
like
people who
some
prefer
sausage?
your answer. Have at it.
And if I'm making a lasagna, it's to make a sauce. 2.
The stupid prompt.
Now you need to get them down in check, and I also need to see how much olive oil I've got. Okay. Sorry, trying to help Misty. We've got an ingredient in this commercial where she's got a store.
Clock's running out.
We're gonna make
Think fast
lasagna.
or use a safety quip.
Black is in it now.
Let's see what we
Not
got.
tonight,
The
but
first prompt is the next way airlines will probably
The
try
next,
to save money.
the next
blank.
way airlines will probably try to save money.
Okay, use your
Discounts for
device
sloppy
to pick your
blowjobs,
favorite.
or the entire plane is a cargo hold. Buckle up. Ooh.
sometimes the sloppy ones get.
Here's my here's my thing about the discounts for sloppy blowjobs. They would charge extra for that.
Yeah. No.
Like, imagine airlines like, we really want to get you on our planes. So, if you pay an extra $50, $100, whatever, you have a sloppy
Moving
blowjob.
on. A weird thing for a president to announce. I did not.
Weird
have
thing for president to
blank
announce.
at
I did not have blank with that woman.
Good oregano.
And vote.
What's up? I did not have a shared plate. Okay. You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Next one.
Sorry.
Term for a
Yeah.
large group of
Yeah, I need to
bedbugs.
go.
Vote on your devices.
Well, term for a large group of bedbugs. New York, New York, or you're fucked. New York City.
And next
It's
is,
the contest.
you know it's love when you don't even hesitate when your lover asks you to blank. Get to voting.
Well, lost this one. Yep, saw that coming. Saw that coming a mile away.
And next, the worst tattoo to have on your butt would consist of these 3 words.
Dicks go here, or do not
It's voting
resuscitate.
time.
That was a good one.
They're both funny. Just don't know which one to choose.
I mean, whether they're out or out. That was the failure of the two.
Round 1's done. Let's see who's in the lead.
Those weren't the best of prompts.
No, my fucking a weird thing for a president to say. I did not have blank with that woman. Well, fuck you.
Round 2 is here, so let's double the points and bonuses, shall we?
I had that one too.
Wow, that was 2 very easy answers.
Hey, honey. Baby. Okay.
Let's take a look. First up,
Oh.
what a first lady does all day.
Guys can that's all.
Okay, select your favorite quip.
You
Yes.
The best was good.
Yes. Topical humor.
Okay, next one. The name of a fast food restaurant where the workers don't wear pants. Time to vote.
Okay, pantsless lettuce just makes no sense.
But you agree, Josh, that you would imagine that being at Waffle House.
Well, I mean, I've been in a Waffle House where everybody was wearing shorts.
Awesome if you could grow blank in a
It
garden.
doesn't count as pantsless.
Yeah, well,
Vote now.
I mean, they're not pants technically, so.
Next in line, what New York City did with King Kong's body. Okay, vote.
Oh, I'm a fan of that second one.
sorry, Blair.
I mean,
Yeah, that wasn't good.
I mean,
yours was just the level below. Like
And
it was
next
basically the
is,
same joke, but
sometimes
the top
Deadpool
the
wishes he didn't wear
the
such a
historical
skin-tight
reference
latex
tipped it
suit
over the
and
edge.
instead wore blank.
Yeah.
Ready, set, vote.
Oh,
well, I mean, obviously, he'll eat a tortilla while he wears it,
yeah.
and he really would.
Shit, I'm sure I've seen him wear that.
And he would have rocked that outfit.
Yeah. Also, I
And
like
that's
this
all
game to
for round
understand that
two.
it's not
Fire up the
spandex that he
scoreboard.
wears.
Exactly.
But I'm not gonna get all weird geeky on everything, so just nope.
Will you make me a cup?
Welcome to the last
You're back
lash,
in
the
here.
final round. There's just one prompt, and you're all getting it.
Word lash.
Complete this word lash
Oh gosh,
task.
just suck, but like, they're easy to come up with stuff for anything.
What do you guys want to do next? TKO or Trivial Party?
Trivia. Yeah, requires trolling. It's too early for that shit.
It's too early to make
Let's see what you
drawings.
brought.
Well, I do want to play Jackbox
Pick
Party
your
Pack
medal
4
winners now.
eventually, and so I was thinking like get through some of the stuff on this pack and then move over to that one. Like Zoinks, man, you are a douche canoe. Boinker. Oink oink like a fat ass mom, bitch. Okay, it's just I feel like that's just insulting somebody with the word. You fucking spadoink. Go oink your goddamn mother with that pussy dick. Confused by that? And slightly offended?
I don't even know.
The suspense is killing me. Let's see who got those medals. Bronze. Bring out the silver. And gold. Let's see what the
Jesus
medals to
Christ,
points
Blake.
exchange rate
Hey,
is
Blake,
these
what's the
days.
pussy dick?
I was thinking
I
words.
thought it was DLC at first. And I was like, oh, wait, that's an I.
That's the end. Let's see the final
It's
scoreboard.
installed pussy.
like zoinks, man.
Yeah, I'm just typing words.
So last night, just because I said fuck it, I don't care, I went and found the after credit scene of Ant-Man and the Wasp. There's a website you can go to called aftercredits.com, and it'll tell you if there are mid-credits, after-credit scenes, whatever, but it won't tell you what it is unless you click on this box, because it'll say, like, this is a spoiler if you click on it. So I said, fuck it, I clicked on it, and I read the mid-credit spoiler, which is totally a fucking spoiler. But as I read that, I was just like, huh.
Which one?
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Credit. Oh, okay. See it, but I won't be able to tomorrow unless there's a chance. But
yeah, I'm really hoping we go to the drive-ins tomorrow night. As of right now, my mom is always kind of like iffy on that shit because she doesn't know how she'll feel. Which is going to piss me off if all of a sudden tomorrow she's like, I'm not feeling good. Bleh. Like, Mom, come on. It's Incredibles and Ant-Man and the Wasp.
you need a license, sir.
Yes, I do. Every goddamn time, boy. Well, because I was on Twitter, and like I saw a comment from somebody that was like, "That Ant-Man and the Wasp mid-credits scene, holy shit!" I was just like, "Oh, okay." So I went and like looked it up, and I was just like, "Okay, that's exactly what I thought it was gonna be." Exactly. Well, not exactly, because there's a bunch of like story elements in it that I don't know because I haven't seen the movie. My comic book knowledge runs through and through. Also, I don't give a fuck about spoilers.
It run through. What's it run through?
My butthole?
You?
Like anal beads? Question mark?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not here to judge.
I hope not.
Dear God, there's a man selling a 6-year-old hamburger on eBay
Ew.
for $29.99.
Somebody bought that on a dare, and somebody's going to pay them a lot more than $29.99 to eat it.
Yeah. Huh? He said the fries look like they were purchased this morning. They do not. They have this weird orange tint.
Yeah.
And the bag is soaked in grease.
See, here's the thing. People don't understand this. Like, if you have the French fry, right, and it hasn't been fried twice, which these are, you're gonna get mold on your fry. But because French fries in general, almost every single fast food restaurant does this, they're fried, frozen, fried again, they have no nutritional value. None. And because of that, they don't mold. They just don't age. I mean, they're probably fucking brick hard, but...
Yeah.
Alright, well, it looks like this is the 4 of us playing this, so let's do it. But also, that's the point of, like, French fries. They're indulgent. Like, they're not... Who eats it going, I'm gonna get my vegetable in?
It's French fries and ketchup, 2
Welcome
servings of
to Trivia
vegetables.
Night. I see that you have the tutorial settings off, but let me go ahead and go through them anyway.
Actually, it's a fruit and a vegetable.
I'm a bit of a jokester.
You can bring your balanced meal from this. So you got your beef,
Okay now,
grains,
first question.
your vegetables.
I
and
love
fruits.
New Year's Eve.
I mean,
It's a
argue-
cheeseburger, you're also
Year with
getting your
new
goddamn dairy.
resolutions Like, I will lose weight.
I would argue
I'll
that
feel more,
a
but,
burger,
Who am I
like
kidding?
not a huge burger,
I'll
but a
only
burger
accomplish
itself is
one of
not
those.
bad for you.
What's that
'Cause it's
song you
not.
sing on
It's
New
not.
Year's Eve?
It is absolutely not, especially in the winter.
Use your device to answer the question.
Oh shit!
I know it's one or two. That's all I know. Not one or two. One of.
And the correct answer
I
is...
have no idea
Got the
because
question.
I didn't know this was a thing.
Yeah. It's
The rest
All
is
done
on.
then.
Let's play a game.
Give me a pick 4 instead.
I did too.
I was
Welcome
correct,
to the
sort
Killing
of.
Floor.
You both are fucking stupid.
It's time to use your
It's
words.
spelled wrong.
Use letters to spell the longest word you can.
You both
before
are
time runs
dumb.
out. Don't be the person
Oh,
with
yeah,
the
have you seen
shortest
Silver
word,
Phone?
or you'll regret it.
It doesn't.
Well,
I mean,
Look at where I.
Word time, go.
at least you can always say that Virginia's for lovers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. God, I spelled that correctly.
Few more seconds, Josh. Quickly now.
Many.
Ooh, let's see what you did there.
There was like a grain of fucking sand left.
This
Oh, wow.
That's a good word.
It's early,
Actually,
but
good
here are
one.
your scores.
That's a
Don't
very
get
good
too
word.
high or too low because
That's
you'll
not even
fall
bad.
short,
Words like that.
remember?
No, you don't. That was almost enough points to catch up with the two that got it
I'm a fan
right.
of The Simpsons, but I don't think it got good until
I'm only
season
100 bucks
18.
behind, so I'm
Jeff
not
Albertson
angry.
is
Well,
the
Larry,
real
you know,
name of what character from The Simpsons?
Okay.
Fuck!
My Simpsons knowledge is not great.
I used to know this. I think it's this. I honestly, I could be wrong. I used to know this. There was a friend and I that we would literally sit and just...
Yes.
Fuck! God damn it!
This
Fuck.
is
The
because
rest
you
of
beat
you
out
are still
background.
alive.
I was just gonna say that a second.
It's pronounced draining, first off.
Okay.
How dare you?
Welcome back to the killing floor.
Like I said, my Simpsons knowledge, that was a total
Good
1
news.
guess.
It's fighting time. Attack someone. Defend yourself. Or you can grab money.
Man, that is some thunder.
As always, if nobody gets hurt, I'll be unhappy. I hope you all like violence and
Oh, what's gonna happen
just
here?
like you to throw up your emotional shield and your literal shield.
When it's only two, you always attack them.
I can never remember how this fucking game is played.
In my tiebreaker rules,
Right,
and
It's only
complicated,
two,
can
you always
check them
attack
out on
them
my website.
because you'll
They
kill them.
totally
They
make
won't
sense,
get the money
I
and
swear.
you live.
Yeah, it's rock, paper, scissors. So. Sword
Here's
is
that
the
scoreboard
shade.
again. I made it pretty
Well, I
clear
get
what this
that.
was
I
the
get that it's
first
rock, paper,
time, right?
scissors.
I think I'm
But
over-explaining.
there's like little extra rules and whatnot to it.
Alright,
There's
next
little
question.
caveats to certain things, so I always forget what's
What's the
what.
Roman numeral for 150?
What's the Roman numeral for 150?
And the correct answer is... This
This is
one.
actually very easy for me. C is 100 and L is 50.
Punishment.
Yep.
Uh-oh, this is a mess. I'm going to need everyone's help. There's blood all over this art. Memorize the pattern of
Shit.
blood.
What am I doing? Oh, fuck. I'm bad at these.
Isn't M 1 million or 1,000?
Alright, that's enough time.
So yeah.
It's
Yeah,
been
yeah,
like
yeah.
30
Use that
seconds
for
since the last time I
copyright
checked.
date.
Let's see what's
Yeah.
happening on
Yeah, but-
Instagram. Darn it! My pick from a day ago is still at 10
In
likes.
order, I believe it
has
goes,
to get
it's-
to at least 11
It's
or it looks terrible.
IVX.
Ugh, I am literally dying. That's
L,
it. I didn't want to do
C,
this, but I'm gonna like my
M.
own post. I just have to.
I don't know
Alright,
anything
time to
past
move
that.
on.
Yeah, I don't.
Reproduce the pattern on your
Barely know
device
the
by
stuff
tapping on
before
all
it.
the spaces
I didn't know we were
that
playing too.
red.
Fuck me.
Then press submit when you're done. If anyone does better than you, I will be testy.
I just have to do better than you.
Yeah. I hope one of the other people were paying attention because I wasn't paying fuck at all attention.
I wasn't either, so I'm drawing a pretty picture.
Here's that art again.
Okay, well, actually, I gotta do better than everybody. So shit.
You did 88%.
Well, let's see if that's enough.
Oh
I'm not an
no!
art expert, but that looks better than what you did.
What?
You were
It's
just.
kinda hurt that other players
Yeah, you were
thought,
just
hey,
under
I might
it.
as well try to kill
Or
you.
just below,
Why
or just
not?
above it.
Man. God damn it.
Down to just one player, but it's a little early to just go to the final round. I mean, seriously, we just started. If you can somehow survive these next 2 questions, I'll give you a chance to escape during the final round.
Yes,
Here's another one.
Yes,
What
monkey.
movie was a legendary Orson Welles last?
Oh, well. If I
yeah.
don't get this,
Yeah, I was like, this
I
is easy.
don't deserve to fucking win.
Who picked this? Very good.
I'm happy all of us got that right.
How about this?
I like hardly doubted
What's
my
the third
mental
installment in the Bourne film series?
Well, that's gotta be right.
I don't remember. Because I believe all 4 of these are actual Bourne
This
titles.
one.
Yes, I got
They
it right.
are.
Let's play a game.
Fuck. Oh, wait, I did get it right.
I'm also dead, so it doesn't matter.
It's time for a
Ah,
memory
it
game.
matters enough.
Memorize the pattern.
This could not be an easier fucking pattern.
And
I mean,
done.
really.
I hope your memory's better than mine. All day I've been trying to remember the name of the guy from that HBO show. Man, who is that? I think his first name starts with a C or an L. Ugh, it's driving me bananas. You know what? Forget it. Let's just get back to the cards. Brian Ben. That's it. Okay. Good. From left to right. What was the order of the weapons?
Jesus Christ.
I hate to be one of those modern parents with impossible standards, but if you get one wrong, you die.
I thought we had to compete against him.
Look familiar?
Well,
How much of it
shit.
did you remember? Speaking of memory,
That was
I'm
like-
never going to forget how angry
Yeah, the
I
fact
am
that
right
the
now that no one
the
died.
weapons have the same colors across the board, like that was really fucking easy.
Only one
Not
of
to
you is
discredit,
still
period,
alive.
but
You know what that means. Glad to see you've made it here alive. But can you escape with your body? Here's your first category.
Oh, last
Subatomic
place.
particles. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers.
Are you going with mine?
Space
I
for
thought
every
everything I
right
asked was a
answer.
fucking subatomic particle.
No, but yeah,
Houses
you
in
know,
Game of Thrones. A bunch of smart people, huh? Here comes the next question.
never seen Game of Thrones, but they couldn't have put 2 easier house names.
I agree. But yeah, I couldn't
Also,
remember.
once again, very easy.
Kill your friend and come back to life. It's the only way.
I thought a thimble was for some
Can
reason.
you stay out of the shadows? Sausages.
Shit.
Here's another one.
I was thinking of different
Birthstones. That just wasn't challenging enough.
Shit, Josh.
You killed your friend! Better get away Wait fast. Yoga poses.
I think the corpse pose is the final pose in hot yoga.
Is it really?
You know what hot yoga is?
No.
It's where a bunch of women who
boxing
don't believe in
champs.
deodorant get in the room. It's like 110 degrees.
Ew.
The sweat's working.
Sports.
So many kills. Left-handed NBA players.
She's doing a lot of sports on there.
Fucking no. Left-handed people know each other? Fuck you.
Are you left-handed? I didn't know that.
So is my brother. And Madison started out writing with her left hand when she was, a toddler. So we always assumed she was left-handed. But her handwriting is just sloppy as fuck, right? A few months ago, she started writing with her right hand, and you can read the shit. So she's slowly trying to learn to write with her right hand because it's more legible.
Every
But she always
fucking
did
time.
everything.
We're getting closer and closer each time.
I'm gonna wait a few minutes. Eliza B, thank you for that follow.
Whee! I was just happy that there was a Transformers reference in there.
It was nice.
Easy one.
It was an easy one. And you know what? Still the best Transformers movie.
Yeah.
You just like dead things. Okay? Come on. Yeah. That was trying to make a joke.
I still
laugh.
laughed really fucking hard when I found out about kids like legitimately going through like deep depression because of that fucking movie in the 80s.
Dude, that was... Here's the thing. And this is something that I have discovered in the collecting fandom, especially the Transformers fandom. A lot of us came from broken homes, and a lot of us grew up without a father, and a lot of us viewed Optimus as a father figure. So to see that happen live on the screen, it was pretty fucking traumatic because that was our hero.
Josh, I understand it. Trust me.
But
I get it.
But as for a deep fucking depression, no. I mean, I've had deep fucking depression for many other reasons, but not because Optimus Prime got killed off in the movie.
I was gonna say, like, a lot of kids were sad. I totally get that. What I'm saying is, like, I read stories about kids literally locking themselves in their rooms. Like, a couple of them almost committed suicide because of it. Like, it was, like, way too serious for a lot of these people.
Now, it's a YouTube channel. It's called Retro Blasting. They specialize and focus on vintage toys and toy properties, especially of the 70s movies. So, the one guy, it's a guy and his wife. And the guy, his name's Michael, he got really upset at the Transformers movie.
We'll start in a second, guys. I'm waiting for to see if any more people join.
Yeah, plus I'm telling a story.
That's secondary.
But still, when you're telling a story, we also wait. So come on now.
Because I'm more important and more interesting. Anyway,
so he made this video that. Are you leaving? Okay, be careful, sweetie.
never
he made
did.
this video talking about how Transformers, were terrible toys because they were so fragile, and I'm sitting there thinking, these were made out of, durable plastic and die-cast metal. If they were fragile, you were ham-handing your shit. But, especially somebody that claimed to always take immaculate care of his toys. Yes, there were a couple that were fragile, but I digress. He was talking about how when the Transformers movie was over, out of all of his Transformers toys, he only had 2 left to play with. I'm sitting there, you actually stopped playing with your toys because in canon, characters died? That's fucked up.
I mean,
he
is, if that's the case, he is exactly what Hasbro wanted.
Exactly. Because that movie was solely, in most cartoons in the 80s, they were designed, just about every Saturday morning cartoon or weekday cartoon that came on in syndication had a toy line.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the whole point of a lot of, cartoons in general. Like, their big part of it is to sell the toys. And the entire purpose of that fucking movie was to make new toys.
Was
to
bring to wipe out the 84 and 85 guys for the 86 guys.
Yeah. So, like, the fact that he, like, went and did that, that's, like, he was ideal for a Hasbro.
Well, he was so bitter and angry that he didn't buy any more Transformers toys after that.
Oh, maybe not.
Yeah. That's why it was a fucked up situation. But oddly enough now, and he's always prided himself on being a vintage collector, but lo and behold, we discovered he is buying these masterpiece Transformers and is amassing a collection of them. And we're like,
I do kind of understand where he's coming from, though, because for me, that happened with Superman.
Yeah,
I was a big...
Death of Superman in 92?
No, well, you know what's funny about that, Josh, is I didn't read that comic until well after it came out. Probably about 95, I want to say. And, but after I had read that comic, like, he kind of died for me, like, full on, and that's when I switched over to Spider-Man. It might have been 93. It might have been, like, not that far after. I wasn't that old. Like, I've been a Spider-Man fan for a very long time. I'd argue that I don't remember a time where I wasn't a Spider-Man fan. But, like, I stopped reading DC borderline entirely after Superman died. And then as I was a teenager, like, I argued with people that Marvel was better than DC. Like, I fell into that camp of, like, one's better than the other. I still follow suit that Marvel...
Either is better. I don't think either is better than the other when it comes to comics. People are just going to have preferences on what stories they like more.
Right. It should have been a preference situation, not a...
I think DC has more iconic characters.
I would argue that's changing because of the MCU, but yeah.
It is changing, but up until the MCU, DC definitely had the more iconic characters.
Absolutely.
Because
everyone knew who Batman and Superman were.
If you knew comics, if you didn't know comics at all, most everybody still knew at least Superman.
Yeah, it's always the trifecta. People always know Superman, people always know Batman, and people always know Wonder Woman.
But
hey, we got 7 people.
On the flip side of that coin,
all right, I'm ready to go. We got 8.
On the flip side of that coin, how many people would be able to name 3 Marvel characters before the MCU? They would probably be able to name Spider-Man and Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Spider-Man became a household name because of the Tobey Maguire movies.
No, Spider-Man was already a household name. Spider-Man had cartoons.
Not in houses that didn't.
Spider-Man had TV shows. Well,
not necessarily, because there were actually people that I knew that didn't know Spider-Man at all, and then their moms knew Spider-Man after the movie.
First question.
Yeah, but he was more well known
Transformers
I agree.
because he had multiple cartoon series.
Come on.
in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Anybody that gets that wrong, sorry.
It's the planet that Mork is from, right? Melmac? Or is it Alf?
Melmac was from Alf.
Damn it. It's 80s. It's an 80s alien.
Cyberdyne was the company that developed fucking Skynet.
Megatron is a transformer.
Which means only you.
Megatron from Kaon,
Let's go
a
someplace
city.
fun.
Oh my god. They're getting a little too nerdy for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
dude, Megatron's backstory in IDW is fucking amazing.
I'm sure it is, but
all the other players will be
no one knows that
He is
much
one
about
of the
hardcore
best.
transformers.
It'll be bad.
He is one of the best written characters in comics.
Nap time. Let's go. You look like you're concentrating too hard.
what? No, that's right. Shit, dude.
We're almost done.
I don't know.
You don't know math.
Your math was not the strongest.
I know math.
How would we have
Someone got
fun, like,
fucking
jokes?
19.
Whoa.
You know, as long as
From a
I've played
simple
this
burger
game
party
on
to a
stream,
creepy
which has been a year and a half now,
sociological experiment. You were playing with some
no one
real
has ever
people.
gotten 25. That's an achievement, by the way. Get 25 in that game. No one has ever
Man,
gotten
that's
it.
hard to do,
Here's how everyone's
especially if you
doing
play
so
it
far.
on a
But
keyboard.
also know that who you are as a person is
Mouse.
just as important.
So, and that's what I'm doing. So, 15, 16 is about usually the most I can get.
I heard the
British comedian Steve Coogan has been portraying which character for
And it's
decades?
just not. Oh, you get the one with it.
I know the answer to this, and I don't know why I know it.
So, I know which one it's not.
I know two that are just different.
Right.
You know there's a Mr. Bean animated series, by the way?
Yes, I do.
Time's running out.
Lucifer answer. There you go.
And the correct answer is this. The rest of
Alan
you
Partridge.
I thought I was right. I just don't recognize what he is from.
floor.
Oh, I don't know either. I just know he's been in
look,
other
there's a
things that
pile
I've
of money
watched.
on the floor. I forget if
I
this
like
is the
Steve
ransom
Coogan.
pile
He is
or the
underrated.
hitchhiker pile. Oh well.
Well,
we have to
I wouldn't say
Take the
underrated, but
most
he
or the
deserves to
least
be
money
more
and you
widely
will be
known.
punished.
Hey, Valer, movie trivia.
Get to grabbing.
I would say that a good portion of my movie trivia knowledge comes from not necessarily having seen the movies. Like, it's just osmosis from just cultural
Just make a
zeitgeist and
choice
shit
for
like
once
that.
in your life.
Not most of it. I shouldn't say most of it. A good portion, but
How
not
much
most
did
of it.
everybody take? Uh-oh. The most greedy
Like,
and
have you
least
legitimately
greedy
watched,
must be punished.
What?
Now stop inspecting
Throwing
it.
it?
It's real, okay?
Okay.
I don't know why you would do 0.
Here's how the standings are. Standing.
He's
I've
so
got more
mad.
questions for you. What is par for
What
18 holes
is
at the
par for
Masters?
18 holes at the Masters? I am taking this job in the dark here because I'm doing math in my head and I believe it is that, but I could be wrong.
It's
I'm taking a shit in the dark.
I can't think of anything else.
Time's running out.
So do you guys know who Shane Dawson is on
Oh
YouTube?
God, yes.
Okay.
The name sounds
said-
familiar.
This one.
He's just a famous YouTuber. Recently famous. Yeah, I thought it was 72.
Too easy.
I mean, 72 is par for just about every match.
Right. So they range. They do
Just
flux a
thinking
little bit,
about
but it's
sloths.
always under
Where do you
or
sloths
above
come from?
70 and under 75.
Yes.
I don't know where they're from. I'm guessing, yeah. I'm guessing based on like their physiology and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. I've never looked into it. I've never had that information given to me.
Yeah.
Dude, I watch fucking nature documentaries all the goddamn time. Like, that is what I watch when I'm going to sleep. Anything narrated by David Attenborough
Fair enough.
is getting turned in.
Yes.
Fuck, I guessed
And
right.
I also
The
love
rest of
nature
you who are
documentaries.
still alive.
So okay, Shane Johnson. I want to get into the whole thing with him. So I've never really been a big fan of his
Let's get
either,
artistic
but
up in here.
I wanted to
Use
know
this
more
drawing
information
technology
about the
for some of other
Terracon,
games, right?
like disaster that happened, right?
Moral
Josh, since you
ambiguity.
probably aren't in the loop of that shit,
Draw this
Terracon
thing
was
as best
a
as you
convention
can
that was
across the
Terracons are a subset of the Decepticons.
I will
and the
fucking
Transformers.
come to fucking Virginia and punch
There-
you.
there are-
Right in the
there are
stomach.
six
You
of
to a
them.
different
I'm
channel.
gonna punch you right in the stump.
I feel like that's more of a threat.
Terracon, was a convention that was basically built in retaliation to VidCon. VidCon being a Tanacon.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tanacon. I was wrong. My bad. Anyway.
You sounded off. That's why I looked it up.
Yeah, thank you. I know I was fucking it up. Anyway, VidCon is a convention that was created by the Hank Green and his brother.
Now
I'm
everyone
trying to
gets
blank
to
on his
vote.
brother's name,
Pick
but
the drawing that you
um,
hate the most. I mean, one of these has to make you kind of angry.
There's a smiley face on that testicle.
I would say that he's
Pick a
smiling.
drawing for punishment.
It's a Friday face.
Anyway, but yeah, it's a place where all the like content creators on YouTube and other
Alright.
internet media platforms can meet their fans. That's the idea. But it's grown immensely. Like it cost millions of dollars to run. I don't know why I'm doing this, but anyway, so Tana
The votes are
Montague, or whatever the fuck her last name is, she was pissed off at how
This is why self-expression is overrated.
she was pissed off about how VidCon was treating her and her fans. So she wanted to create a different convention that was retaliation.
I'm still
So
thinking
Shane
about how
Dawson does a
bad your drawing
3-part
was.
documentary series about everything that he learned and all the information that he grabbed about why it was such a disaster.
Let's try this again.
Long story short,
I
Josh,
hate
they
Christmas.
sold
Why can't we push people down when we shop all year
they
long?
sold about 5,000 tickets.
What's the name of the hot
for a
toy
convention
no parent
center
can
that
get
could only
in the
hold
Arnold
1,000
Schwarzenegger
people.
Movie, Jingle All the Way.
That's fucking.
Yeah.
Use your device
Easy?
to answer the question. That means you
and,
use the audience too.
But here's the other issue. On the website, when you went to buy your ticket, you got the VIP pass was $50, or you could get a $0 pass that could just let you into the convention and hang out. Well, the people who didn't buy a ticket showed up, and people who were giving out tickets weren't checking out any information. So people who hadn't bought a ticket were getting the $60 pass and getting to go inside, while people who actually paid money were still outside in the hot fucking 98-degree sun.
Who picked this?
It was really bad. There was no water, there was no food, there was no proper planning. People who
Let's
did
go
get this
someplace
goodie
far.
bag, like, got a bunch of shit they didn't want. It was a fucking disaster. It was hilarious for me, from my perspective, because I don't give two shits, but I was interested
it's
to
absolutely hilarious. You don't do that. It's just terribly organized.
So, I was like, I've never really watched any other Shane Dawson videos, right? I was like, I'm gonna watch one of his conspiracy theory videos and see what's up with that. They're fucking awful. They're absolutely atrocious. First off, like, he gets 14 million hits every fucking video.
Already.
Irritates me, but
Jesus Christ.
I watched his latest one, which was right before the 3-part
Some of
Tanacon
you didn't
situation,
use your poison
and
pellet, so I'll have to add
it was a
few of
bunch
my
of these
own.
like nonsense fucking
Just so you know,
conspiracy
these
theories that
poison
aren't really
pellets are,
conspiracy
like,
theories.
really expensive,
They're
so
at
it's
best
kind
like
of a jerk move on your part.
ideas
And it's
someone
your
had
turn
online
now.
about a thing.
Pick a
like-
chalice to drink from.
One of the conspiracies he had was how
excited to show
poorly
off my chalice
pop stars are
collection.
treated. It's like, that's not a conspiracy. It's a fact. We've seen it. We've seen how poorly they've been treated for a long fucking time. Do you remember when Michael Jackson went off on shit like that? When Prince went off on shit like that? It's not fucking new. It's not a conspiracy, Shane. Jesus Christ.
Drink! You're ruining everything!
There's a reason shit's called slave contracts. Just saying.
Drinks have been
Anywho,
drunk. Now
then he
let's
goes,
see
now
what
we're gonna go
you
talk
drink.
to... I'm sorry, I'm doing a
But
terrible
let's not
impression of
forget
Shane.
that not drinking
Now we're
is
gonna
also
go and talk
punishable
to my
offense.
brother, who's arguably a
Now
bigger
let's see what
conspiracy
that
theorist
poison
than I.
is. Say what? No one drank any poison? Mama told me there'd be
So
days like
he-
this.
He goes and talks to his brother. And I was like, oh, I wonder what conspiracy they're gonna talk about. They decided to talk about flat Earth theory.
Let's try another one.
Oh, Jesus.
And I thought, okay, they're just
What
gonna
kind of
talk
cheese goes on
about
a
flat
Monte
Earth.
Cristo
That's it,
sandwich?
right? I'm gonna read this question real quick. And it was basically his brother getting creationism and flat Earth mixed together, which was highly incorrect. But on top of that, you got me, man. Like, he was saying that, like, flat earthers really like the idea of a flat earth because it gives them purpose. It means that they're here for a reason. What the fuck? I've never heard that but from you.
This one?
And I love stupid people on the internet.
I
Like,
have a
shit
surprise
makes
for
me
you.
laugh.
Being a
Because I'm
loser
really
isn't all
stupid.
bad. Losers get to spin the loser wheel.
Well, flat earth makes me laugh.
Go ahead and spin it.
So then he says, like, he's talking about it, and he's talking about all the shit that flat earthers usually talk about. And at the end of it, Shane goes,
Yeah, baby. Now that's how
so
you
here's a
spin
question.
the loser
Do you
wheel.
believe we live on a flat earth? And he's just like,
Oh, what an unexpected result.
I don't care about a flat earth. I don't care what shape of the earth that we live on is. But I definitely don't believe it. I don't believe NASA's telling the truth.
Hey,
Okay.
audience, you're an embarrassment to all uncaptured
So this is
people.
less of just
Yeah,
telling
because
conspiracy.
the idea of living on a
I've got more questions
spherical
for you.
planet
In what
has
city
only
would I
been
find
around
Piccadilly
since
Circus?
NASA. Come the fuck on.
Fuck.
I mean, they knew that shit back when Galileo was alive.
Dude, I mean, you look at the story of, like, Christopher Columbus. You know, not Christopher Columbus, sorry, my bad. Sailors around the time that Galileo was around. You know, looking at boats coming up over the horizon with telescopes.
Yeah.
And
They've
the
sent
correct
balloons
answer
up into
is
the sky,
This one.
and they don't see a curve.
Because they're not high
You're in for a
enough.
treat.
It's
Let's play
insane.
a
It's
dice
absolutely
game.
insane.
I'll go
Other
first.
balloons
Eight.
are in space.
Hi there. Should they
Or
roll
atmosphere.
higher or lower?
So,
The
I mean, we
choice
don't
is
have to
yours.
talk about how stupid flat Earth theory is. We don't have to talk about it. It was the fact that the video ended with them, like, believing it or saying that they believed it. And I'm just like, this is downright idiotic. But yeah, so there was that.
Come on, pick. You're
And then
annoying me.
like, also to just kind of go off this, his documentary, I'll give Shane this, the way that it's filmed
Fine,
and presented,
I'll choose for you.
really well
You're no
done.
fun.
Like, really good, well-made
Tired of the
documentary.
Oh,
If
man,
you're
they should've
looking-
made you roll
Well,
lower.
well, well. Live to die another day.
Right,
I
you
knew
should
I
have,
should
but
have
you
gone with the
didn't.
giant Plinko
Surviving. Like honestly, you could put that entire series into one movie and put it on Netflix, and it would do well. Is my point.
Let's try this again.
However, the issue is that there's no good investigation in
it. The same name.
Like Shane talks to the guy who runs the corporation that did the convention, which he's like 21 years old.
Oh, I just listened to that song yesterday.
You don't remember.
Version of it. Listen to Leo Maracchioli's version of it, the metal version. Have you ever heard that?
No. I've heard metal versions of other pop songs, but not that one.
Oh, his is amazing.
Time's running out.
He's
Who
from
picked
Norway,
this one?
and he does metal covers of
Too easy.
non-metal songs, of course,
Here's another one.
and makes videos of them and publishes them on YouTube.
And a message in a bottle. And ooh, also my favorite, A Walk to Remember.
I absolutely don't know this.
There's only two names on there I recognize, and one of them wrote an entirely different series of books that are not like the three on there. But I know one of them has written a lot of like young adult romance novels.
Who picked this?
Yes, I got it right. So Susan Collins wrote the Hunger
I
Games
didn't.
trilogy.
Play the finger cutting
I
game.
hit the other
Just choose one of your fingers to cut off.
Yeah, and I know Nicholas Sparks. I just
End of
recognize the name
instructions.
Nicholas Sparks.
Good job. Something
Worst
to
part
hang on
about
my
that, Josh,
fridge.
it doesn't matter because that was question 9. So now you and I are going to spin the wheel to see who's alive. Oh, okay, maybe they updated the game.
This is embarrassing. I don't have any more
No,
regular
they
trivia
didn't.
questions for you.
No,
I
that's
didn't
10
expect you
questions.
to live this long, and all I have left are final round
No,
questions.
it's joking
I
right
don't know
now.
whether
It's
to
going to go to
blame
the
you for
wheel.
being too smart or blame myself for cutting corners.
Unless I'm wrong and they
content-wise.
updated it again. I don't
Either
know.
way,
It came up
it's
with question
time
10, but he's
to
now
speed
just
things up.
talking, but I can't really hear him.
Oh no,
It's sudden
Yeah,
death
it-
time.
it's fucking
Or should I
weird.
say sudden death time.
Okay.
That's
As
why
it
you're
tends
all
to
gonna
be.
take turns spinning the loser wheel.
After this game, guys, we're going to switch over to Party Pack 4. Let's switch to 4.
Let's go in order, starting with the least money.
Sweet.
Play some Fibbage.
Go ahead.
Play
Give it a
some,
big spin.
internet is full of assholes. Why am I first?
I just love it when
Because
you
you're on the
spin.
left to right.
I think we all saw
Motherfucker.
that one coming.
But I'll still have to
Just
spin.
one
It'll kill
left.
both of
We
us.
did
Nope.
it, everyone.
You
Now
do
come
not
on
have to
me.
spin.
I saved the best for last.
Good.
Yeah, look at me,
It
I'm
wasn't
lucky.
easy making it
Yeah.
through alive, and it won't be easy to escape
Well, I did
your
have-
body.
This is why
Here's your first category.
Yeah.
Las Vegas casinos. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit.
Oh, look, it's that name that's synonymous with asshole. I fucking hit
Hey, the
this
MGM
game.
grade's not that bad. Come on.
Anytime
Shut
today,
up.
kiddo.
Why I oughta.
Let's see the right answers. A space for every right answer.
Oh, I didn't know Treasure Island was an actual casino. I'll be damned.
Song
Yep.
from Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Oh, let's see if I know my Beatles album knowledge. I know Beatles songs.
Yeah, let's make sure I know the songs.
Time is almost up.
Yo, you right over there, Josh? Singing Yellow Submarine?
I love that song.
Fuck. I had it backwards.
Fuck, I did too. Shit.
The price is right, games.
Years of watching the show.
I was like,
Dude,
wait.
I loved it when I was a kid, and we would miss school for the weather. And it's just like, yes, I get to watch The Price is Right today. That was just like my favorite thing to do.
Oh god, same. Like
Decisions.
you know, I learned most of those games. Oh shit, you do that, you do that. Oh look, there's strategy there. If you punch that one, it's random.
I'm sorry, Penny Pincher is absolutely a fucking Price is Right game.
Beware of the darkness. Western African countries.
I've seen it. Mad about that. I'm mad about that.
Anytime today, kiddo.
Fucked up on that, son of a
Oh shit.
Hurry up. Classified as bears.
Praise
I
be
saw a
to the.
bear. I
What?
saw a bear 2 days ago in my yard.
That was a pup. It was a young bear.
Yeah, it was.
What's a sun bear? Does someone want to fucking fill me in on this?
I
You got a
have no
ghost
idea.
ring down your neck. Spooky.
Now the school. Game.
Chuck Norris films.
Man, things. I don't fucking remember Chuck Norris movies. Jesus Christ. Wow, I'm gonna Google that on my phone because I can't on my laptop. Because it fucking sucks when I have anything open in Discord.
Shit.
That caught me the fuck up.
The shadows are coming.
I knew Dirty Harry wasn't, so I just went with the other two.
Matthew McConaughey films in which he plays a lawyer.
Matthew McConaughey plays a lawyer in a lot of movies.
Yeah, he does.
Speaking of, did you ever see that one with Jack Black that he was in, Bernie?
Time is almost up.
No.
Oh, wow, it's good.
This is so
Out of
exciting.
your tail, Josh.
Voiced by Frank Oz.
Gross. So gross. Did you voice him? Fuck. I'm gonna clip it because I think he did.
Anytime today, kiddo.
Frank Oz is a fucking legend in the voice acting and puppeteering communities. Shit! Shit on my ass!
Damn it.
Shit all over my dick.
Approaches. Shades of purple.
That's not a fucking hard person.
I mean, if you're colorblind, I imagine it is.
So, if you're colorblind, that song called "It's an Eggplant in the Coconut."
No. Because I don't think you get the fruit and vegetable mixed up. I just think you don't know colors of them. Guys, I can't see colors. Is this an egg fruit or a lime? I can't tell.
Did you say
Eggplant.
egg fruit?
Eggplant? Eggplant.
Oh shit.
Alright guys, if you're still here...
Switch over to Party Pack.
Yeah, if you guys are still here, stick around. I'm going to be switching over to Jackbox Party Pack 4. We're going to play some Survive the Internet and Fibbage and Enough About You and maybe some monster dating party game.
Alright, while you're doing that, I'm gonna get a cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
Okay. Alright guys, I'll be back in just a few minutes.